Hello guys, my name is Elena and today I'm going to be unpacking the Temu parcel that I received a couple of hours ago. I've never done that video thing in English before. It's my first one testing it. And I will be showing you and sharing my honest opinion about what I have received. Okay, this one is a kitchen utensil. This one is to basically grab some kind of hot trays out of your oven. You could also grab some kind of hot plates or possibly bowls out of your microwave. Hopefully it's going to work. It looks like it holds the tray. It feels quite steady. So I think I'm quite pleased with this one. I think the colors could be selected. This is something else. Could be used for olive oil or other oils that you use. I already have one for my oils, so this one I'm gonna try for soy sauce spray. So you don't have to like pour it, but just spray it. I think it will help not to overdose it because I have a great Atomy soy sauce, quite expensive. It also has a little funnel that if you're using some soy sauce product, that you don't spill it all over if you just undo it and put it in, so you can safely pour something inside. I think is quite clever. The bottle looks like this. It's glass, and it says it's protecting or protective over the spillages, so you're not supposed to have a dripping oil all over the place or any other liquids that you put in there. This bottle is a bit bigger than my previous one, so I think it would be perfect for my big bottle of soy sauce. Quite pleased with this. Here it is in my hand already. I'm gonna spray it. Oh yes, look at this. Absolutely thin and wonderful. The next thing I'm gonna get out is a pair of sneakers. That actually exceeded my expectation. I was very worried about the quality. Didn't pay much for it. The sole is connected quite firmly. I really like the quality on the outside. Externally, it looks really nice. Internally, the tongue thing is a little bit floppy and not secured very well. Yeah, that's the only downside. Hopefully, can be fixed manually. They also have the same product with a different color. They have it similar in beige and white, and the size would be available for women if you got pretty middle to large size foot. So I think it's quite worth to check if you're trying to save. Otherwise, it really exceeded my expectation. I thought it will be, not that good when you actually look at it, touch it, and wear it. Much better than expected. This thing is like a glove that protects your hand when you're trying to steam your clothes. So it really helps it. I did buy a kind of board, a hanging board that you can hang on it, but with that little glove you can do small details of it like sleeves. I would like to show you, for example, the previous glove that I had that came with a steamer. It is kind of silver looking thing that isn't very thick, and I did get hurt and burned through it while trying to press it against the cloth while steaming. This one, if you look at the size and the thickness of it, you immediately see that it looks much firmer. So I think there's a zero chance of like hurting yourself or over steaming yourself, because just the thickness of it protects you well. And it does have that little strip that you put your finger through. It kind of grabs your hand quite firm, and I think it's a good solution for it. I'm looking forward to trying it out. Well, there is more to it, and I'm looking forward to show you this funny little friend. I bought it because sometimes when I drain the water, when I cook, let's say vegetables, sometimes small grains of whatever kind. It could be hard to drain the water without spilling some grains or without getting some grains out of the saucepan, which is quite sad to do. So lose the precious expensive ones because I'm living in Korea, South Korea, and food is very expensive here. Cereal is very expensive here, and when you're just losing those precious grains, um, it could be quite heartbreaking. So for the good quality saucepan that I bought in Korea, uh, I bought this little beak that's supposed to help draining the water out without spilling anything or without dropping or losing your bits of vegetables or small, the grain thing that I was saying, which is easy to lose. So I put that little quack quack. So I hope it will serve me a good job. You do have a choice of two colors there. On the side that I've chosen is from the gray and the yellow, but the yellow seemed to be so playful. So I chose this one. Hope it's going to work well. Well, now I'm going to show you a product that I'm really excited about. I was waiting for it, looking forward for it to come since my scissors in the kitchen got absolutely out of order. And I was looking through which ones should I buy using kitchen scissors. I've learned in Korea, in South Korea, in Asia, and I found it extremely helpful, much easier than using knife for in many occasions. That became my kind of almost irreplaceable tool that now I'm struggling not to have handy, or it doesn't work very well. So I've been really waiting for it. Let's get it unpacked. I really hope it's going to be. Ah, here it is. It came with tongs, also handy when you cook meat, slices, pieces. So it's quite good basically to turn things around. Probably good for fish or other even vegetables, bigger slices of it. So it came as a set with a little supplement. And wow, I think the packaging is probably one of the best I so far received on Temu, or Temu as you prefer to pronounce it. Now the kitchen scissors, this one has been advertised quite well, and it does say Japan on it. I'm supposed to. So let's see, although it's been produced in China. The box is proper, not that bad. And I actually bought the longer ones, the now they trending shorter scissors, but habitually since I use the longer ones, I kind of struggled to find it, but I eventually found the longer ones. Heavy duty scissors for like kitchen meats, vegetables, chicken, fish, and you can even open the bottles with it, beer or any other bottled beverage. I think that could be, yeah, that's where it says Japan. I think it does say so. Really long ones, longer than I actually expected. Quite heavy, heavier, I think a little heavier than mine, my current ones. It feels like it's going to be a quality product. Let's test it here. I think oh, oh goodness, it slices perfectly, even thin packages like this. Look, it's just like impeccable. Well, the last few things can be a little bit private, quite girly, and if you are interested in what's there available, it's quite a lot of those accessories in Temu or Temu, the way you like it. I do like accessory for my hair, and right now I'm using one of those. It's a kind of hair clip that grabs your hair, and it has a little bit of curly, wavy hair around it. It helps you to create a little hairdo quite easily. Now this one is kind of ponytail that you can strap to your hair. If you make your ponytail and you can strap it around with a hair band, and then uh, thicken your volume just by adding it in and possibly covering. Since it's a band, I think it will be quite invisible, and it will create a nice additional volume to your existing hair. So it's good to match the color. Another one to add to it, it could be that little hair clip that goes over your ponytail. Um, you can kind of do it this way. So the clipping point is at the back and it's not that visible at the front. So even if you use that extension, you still can use this on the top and it will lift it up a little and create a kind of lovely shape of a ponytail. Quite happy with the way it feels. It doesn't feel cheap. It's very firm. You need to apply a bit of a power to open it. So I think it's a quality product. I'm pleased with that one again. And one more, the final one I've got in my parcel is, I know all these noises. I like the way they packed it. They put it inside the net, and in that net, you can keep those kind of products later, but they don't get all tangled up. Uh, this is again something that you can put over if you do a bun. If do, I think you can put it over the ponytail as well. But I think it will work much nicer if you don't have too much volume and you want to make a little bun and you see it's a bit small, you may just extend it on the maximum, put it over your bun, and then tighten it up, and it creates some volume around your bun, and it has a it's kind of straight hair with a very gentle wave around. So I think it will work on both wavy and straight hair. In my case, yes, my hair tend to be wavy, but if I kind of put some effort, it will look straight. So I think it will work perfectly on mine. It might be a little bit lighter color than original. What do you think? What do you think? I would appreciate if you write it in the comments. Um, and yeah, please do let me know what you think of it. Have you ever ordered anything in Temu or Temu? How do you call it? How do you pronounce it? Do you like it? What do you think of it? What do you think price wise? Is it like cheaper than in your country originally? Does it deliver to your country? Uh, any comments of your personal experience with Temu or Temu would be very welcomed, and I can't wait to hear your stories and we can talk about it. Just to finish this video, I'm living in South Korea and I do regularly order things online. One of our probably the most used sites in Korea is called Coupang, and we do order a lot on it. Delivery comes the next day, sometimes the next morning, so they're really efficient at it. When I use Temu or Temu, it takes much longer to deliver, so that's the downside of it, but the prices tend to be cheaper than locally, so it's sometimes worth to look there. They also have a lot more choices in terms of clothing and accessories, I guess. And I think the main advantage would be the price, basically. But it does take a little longer to arrive, and the packaging. I think Temu packaging is not as probably as great as Korean Coupang. And my favorite site of all that I'm recently been using a lot in Korea is Atomy. Atomy is a Korean company, and it does produce things in the best possible quality. in the best possible quality at the best possible price. So they claim to be a great balance between like premium or luxury quality at mass market pricing, if you will. They do deliver in 27, 28 countries in the world right now. And they do keep expanding it rapidly. So if you are interested, please keep an eye on my videos. I'll be doing more about Atomy as well when I get my next parcel in. Let me know if you like my unpacking kind of stories, and if you like something in particularly, I will cover it for you. Please leave me the comment, and please ask me more about Atomy, because that's where my expertise is mostly about. Temu is something I'm recently started to do, but Atomy, I think I'm doing a little bit more often, and I can help you to get something if you would like to as well.